Hi, my name is Sara. I'm an architect. I'm going to present my work, which is called The Effect of BIM in AEC Education, an empirical study. It was supervised by Professor Giga Turk in the University of Ljubljana.
Okay.
So the presentation structure will follow the introduction, then I'm going to talk about a little bit of the related works, then the methodology, which was based on a survey, the results with the findings of the survey, and I'm going to end with the discussion, conclusion, and the future works. So here we have the introduction, and it also crosses path with the literature review, as you can see here and here, introductions, and it's related with the industry context and the academic context of the BIM technologies this is the research, the main of the research it's totally focused on the BIM technologies, and we are going to see these two contexts, and they are going to present it in here, and then at the end they are going to be presented again. So we know that in the industry context matters. Over the 10 years, BIM has allowed advanced modeling, unimaginable account of resolution of issues in digitalization of construction, and unique design projects also allows and enables realization professionals to collaborate and make more informed decisions. Also, as BIM enable corporate data associated with physical and operation properties. And all of this allows a great level of digital coordination and communication and collaboration. So we have this in the industry context. And as we can see in the academic context, according to the literature review, we are facing insufficient education and training on construction professionals in the universities, which also resistant educators, and result in the students having to learn BIM on their own. Once it's implemented inside the curriculum of the universities, once this is implemented, the benefits, consider this is fundamental to the AEC curriculum because it crosses path with the industry where they are going after graduation. They're going to the industry more likely. So it allows these students and these educators to have this interdisciplinary collaboration and integration approach of the disciplines, and also PBL, which project-based learning. And all of this break down the conventional barriers and silos among disciplines, which is called the BIM effect. So they are not teaching horizontally, they're teaching vertically, and all of these disciplines are integrated through BIM. They are all using BIM, so the professor of structural design knows what the architect, the studio design is doing. They are connecting with BIM, and this allows a great level, a digital. We go to the arrow again. Provides a great level of digital coordination and communication. Again, we are going to the industry context. We are crossing path with them. So more about the objectives and the research and of the aim of the study. Although BIM has attracted much attention in academic literature, little is known about the status of BIM education, the status, how it's taught currently worldwide in the AEC courses. How are the teaching approaches? How are the professors taking BIM into account, if they are? So the main objective of this study is to investigate if and how BIM is affecting university level of the AEC education, based on theoretical scenarios from literature for BIM impact effect, according to Turk 2020. So the main research question is, has BIM changed education, and if so, how? So the methodology was based on a survey conducted among the community of professors and researchers involved with BIM and information technology through a Google Forms questionnaire sent it worldwide. So here in the figure 1, we have an example of one of the question of the questionnaire. When we are asking them, when is BIM taught? When is first year, undergrad years, graduate study? So here we have, in the related works, here we have the maturity levels of BIM. So this diagram exists from Bill and Richards 2008. Has this exist? We are talking about level 0 and we are talking about level 3. We are talking about drawings, lines, until interoperability, until the ISO, until IFC. So there is a lot of levels that we are crossing. This step by steps, it evolves. So in the education level, we also have these examples according to Turk 2020. So we are talking level 1 until level 0, which is very introductory level until very mature teacher of BIM, a very advanced teacher of BIM, teaching of BIM. So has a say. We are talking also in here in the academic level, we are talking also about BIM modernizing the teaching of CAD, basically drawings, modeling without information. That would be level 1. And then we are talking about construction management, and goes to shallow BIM using in vertical courses, evolving deep BIM using in vertical courses. And finally, the more advanced level will be knowledge is BIMified. All of the disciplines, they cross paths together and they are taught horizontally. They connect with each other. That would be the most highest level for the BIM impact in education in the AEC courses. So what this author noted it was there is a growing gap between how construction industry and the academia manage knowledge. So if there is the gap, these levels translates the existence of silos of knowledge, as we can see, like since drawings until BIM is and knowledge is BIMified, there is the silos of knowledges in learning. And these are the transformative scenarios of the BIM. These are the transformative educational scenarios. So this study is going to investigate worldwide how is the status. Are we on level 1 on education and BIM? Are we on level 3? Are we on level 4? Where worldwide is BIM according to the curriculum worldwide universities? So as you can see, this arrow down makes like a breaking point. As we have this breaking point, we also have this breaking point in the educational scenario when it comes to advanced, when it crosses to the 4. So the survey, how was this methodology? What this methodology consisted was a survey conducted among the community of professors and researchers involved in IT, and they were contacted by email. It consisted of 20 questions in Google Forms. Questions about BIM and IT. More than 100 invitations were sent to the email with the link to the Google Forms, and 125 replies came back. So this comprises 6 continents around from the 125 replies, but most of them come from North America, Europe, and Asia. Most of them. And in addition to the responses from the Google Forms, some interviews were conducted also with some respondents that voluntarily answered, I would be interviewed for this research. So we also have some interviews through video conference. So here we have a picture from the methodology structure. We are talking about BIM education. We are talking about silos. Then you're going to the data collection. Then you're going to data analysis with qualitative data and the quantitative data. Entering the results part, I'm not going to talk about the over the 20 questions. I'm just going to mention some results, and then you're going to, in the conclusions, we are going to talk on the overall results of this. So you see in the first chart, we can see where they are from and the amount of answers, the location of these respondents. As you can see, most of them come from Europe. In the second chart, you can see the primary job. Are they researchers? Are they professors? Are they teaching IT, BIM? What are they doing? So most of them are teaching construction IT related subjects, as you can see here. So one of the most a correlation after all the answers were put together, a correlation table was drawn to see which answers connect with each other, what thing lead to another somehow. And this was one of the highest correlation that we have, which we're asking how many hours do you have for IT in your university? How many hours do you have for BIM? So here we can see the average in Asia, Europe, and North America, because they were the most amount of answers. So I just put the three of them in here. It's the average of hours, and Europe it has the most in both of them. This is the average. And here we have another question. Are you practicing PBL, project-based learning, in your teaching approach? Most of them say yes. But one thing that we don't know is how is the level of the PBL? Is introductive of level? Is it like advanced level of PBL? Most of them are introducing PBL since the chart, according to the chart, but we don't know how much is this evolved, but we are going to see in the conclusions. And here we have the when is PBL introduced in the curriculum? First year, second, third, when you introduce project-based learning in your teaching. And here we have the visualization. This is one of the most important charts that I'm going to present, since I cannot present the 20 questions. I'm going to present just some. So here we have a visualization of use of IT and BIM in individual subjects. So we come up with a list with the most common subjects in AEC education, and we have the list in here. And here we have the level, which the highest number that this could reach was 4. And as you can see, the subject which most teaching the professor are introducing BIM the most, it's computer aided design. So it's modeling. And from modeling go to construction management, and that goes from smart sustainability, and then we have the ones that have very introduction BIM of level. And but as you can see, even if it's little, it's there. If as you can see in this, that means the BIM is there. They may not be crossed together, but they are there. Even it's a little introductor of BIM, it's there. So for the discussion, we have the idea of bringing the levels back and understand which level is currently in AEC education worldwide according to the survey, right? According to the 125 replies that I got in this research. So so according to this chart that I just presented, we can see that the scenario that is the most that happens the most worldwide in the university is the one BIM modernizing the teachings of CAD, which is this one, okay? And that goes to BIM modernizing construction management, which is the second. And then goes shallow BIM, it's used in vertical courses. As you can see this, BIM is there, it's not much, but it's still there. These subjects, they are used vertically, they are there, they are not integrated, but still we can see that we reach the level 3. worldwide.
Okay, Sara, the time
So
is over.
hmm?
The time
Time
is
is over?
over, please. Yes, we are late. If you can wrap up the summary.
Yes, yes. Okay. Let me just finish this. I'm going to finish with this, and then I'm going to end it. Here, asking the question, has BIM changed education? If so, how? The answer is yes. Indeed, it has transformed this education, considering there is many challenges ahead. Indeed, it's probably evaluation and how interdisciplinary, how is it's standards integrated and enhancing student prepared for collaborative work in the IEC industry. So they cross packs together with the IEC industry. So I'm going to end it in here.